All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving our thoughts on the X-Men 97 trailer. Just hit today. Want to go ahead and take a look with you guys. Check this out, man. This looks like it's going to be freaking awesome, dude, to get to see the return of the 90s X-Men, X-Men 97. Let's take a look at the trailer. To start, we got the Colossus Toy Biz figure there at the bottom right in front of like a retro TV. Is that a VCR below it? I think so. You got like the VHS tapes. You got Jean and Scott at the bottom left. Really sweet. Okay, let's go ahead and play it here. Oh, so awesome, right? Saturday mornings, yeah. So this is like from graduation day. This is like the final, episode of the X-Men animated series, 90s, where Professor X, they're all sad and crying and stuff because Professor X is leaving / kind of, I don't want to say dying, but sort of like somewhere in the middle there in like an X-Men way of surviving Astral and stuff like that, Lilandra and the others. So got the X-Men standing around, really cool. Now, I do want to say, if you look at the art style of the last season of X-Men, the animated series, it wasn't that good. They had switched. Season 4 finale of X-Men was supposed to be the ending of the series, but then they decided to do a Season 5 after, which I don't know if I'd say it was a mistake. It turned out okay, but the animation for it wasn't the best. It was like Beyond Good and Evil, and that with Apocalypse, and, they had different kind of finale sort of in mind, but then it was so popular, I think they just continued. Even though they switched animation, it wasn't quite as good. So you have that, and then the X-Men, kind of an iconic scene as Professor X leaves. So I wouldn't expect to see in this one Professor X as a character, at least not early on. Maybe if they do like a season 2 or 3, they'll have him kind of come back or something, but maybe not. Maybe he won't even be in the series at all, depending, because that's just kind of the way things ended off for X-Men, the animated series original. Marvel. Animation looks awesome, right? Really good. And I love what they've done with this. It almost looks a bit like the Turtles 2K3 animation in some ways. Really happy they didn't go with like a CG. It's okay. Like the way I like it is, it's okay for animation to use a bit of CG to enhance it, but I want to see like the characters and the animated cells mostly hand-drawn. It's just a personal preference of mine. So Inside Scoop, Mutant Fashion Show, that's fun. And is that Marrow missing on the poster there at the left? She was a character in like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, if you guys remember. I don't know why they used her. She's not like a memorable X-Men, character or anything, but she was okay in the game, I guess. Was, so-so. Awesome, dudes. We get this done by working together. Just pause here, and they're in the X-Jet here. It's clean, right? Like the animation is really clean. It looks like it looks retro, but cleaned up with maybe, like I said, a little bit of the CG kind of animation, digital animation kind of style. I don't know if I'd say I like it better than the original, but from just looking at it real quick, but it's sort of like the cells and stuff, the animation cells, the characters. They found a good fit, I think. Like, it's retro, but at the same time, it's kind of got that polish of sort of the more newer style and everything, and obviously, technical enhancements since then. Together as a team. Jeez, Thumb, keep buzzing in my ear. Awesome. That'd be like Jean pregnant with, I think it's Rachel is the name of the Rachel Summers after. So that's a cool development for kind of that, because there was the love triangle with Cyclops, Jean, Wolverine, and the original series. They also expanded on that in the movies quite a bit too, like with X3 and stuff. Oh, the Sentinels, they look awesome. Oh, that's so cool, right? You got Gambit charging Wolverine's claws, right? That's so sick. It's almost like a fastball special, but something new. I haven't seen that before. Usually, whatever Gambit charges will, is going to explode. Kinetic energy, or whatever's going to explode. But if you're using it on Adamantium, maybe that's like a cheat code, right? That's awesome.
To me, my X-Men.
Pretty awesome, dudes. You can see a little. You see a little bit of the CG there. If I just back up one sec, like you see a little bit of kind of the new. If you look at Wolverine and the others, you kind of have like almost 3D models, sort of. It's somewhere in the middle, right? They found like a cool kind of fit between kind of the modern and the retro. Morph at the top left with the white, tone. The skin is like the comic book version, Changeling, the comic book version of Morph, which looks a little bit different, but I'm glad they brought Morph back. That's awesome. Wasn't sure if they were going to do that. And, they're going to bring Bishop in more. He was in the original series a lot too, but it makes sense for them to bring him in, with, diversity quota stuff. So you got Storm, you got Bishop. They're going to do it, right? Jubilee, right? Diversity stuff. Okay. March 20th, dudes. March 20th. So that's the day. March 20th. That's going to be awesome. So in about a month.
Magneto, the last will and testament of Charles Xavier. Everything he built now belongs to me.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So then there's I think they already kind of said that Magneto may be joining the X-Men in this one. May turn out to be kind of like a good guy version Magneto, something like that. In the comics, they did a version of Magneto called Joseph, which was kind of like a good guy version. So maybe we'll see something like that. New costume with kind of like the M and stuff, the purple. So that should be really cool. Anyway, Disney Plus, 1 month from now, March. It looks like it's going to be freaking awesome, guys. Really excited. Year of the X-Men. You also have the Deadpool and Wolverine movie hitting too. So X-Men are just killing it, right? It's kind of the way it always is. X-Men's always awesome. X-Men's always good. And, this is just going to bring back those 90s vibes when X-Men was a worldwide phenomenon. You had the Marvel's Capcom series games. You had the trading cards. You had the posters. You had the comics, Jim Lee. You had the animated series, which was awesome at the same time. So now we're getting the animated series back with it. We've got maybe X-Men 97 Marvel Legends figures. We'll see what else. Looking for some cool new X-Men trading cards or something. Although trading cards are very expensive now for some reason. I don't know why. So hopefully they're cost effective. But it looks awesome. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Thumb the video up below. Subscribe at the bottom. We'll see you soon. It's Trev saying peace. Later, guys. See ya.